So today I am not going to be doing a Roblox video. As you can probably tell, I do not have Roblox in front of the screen. It's just my face. Anyways, so I am going to be doing a different video today, and I tried to film this over there, and we have a little cool picture that my dad has, so that'd be a good background. And I tried to film it with this awesome camera, but the battery's dead, so it kept dying and dying and dying, and I don't have time to sit and wait for it. Anyways, so today I'm going to be doing, like I said, a different video. And if you guys have read our description on YouTube, it says like about us and stuff. It says that one of us has type 1 diabetes, and that's me. So yeah, today I'm gonna be explaining what diabetes is and basically problems and stuff that we have. So if you're a diabetic, type 1 diabetic, I hope you are watching this because I'm a diabetic too, and as you already know that. And it's always fun to go and see what that other people have it too, I guess. Anyways, so the first thing I'm going to do is talk about basically what type 1 diabetes is. So you guys have probably heard the term diabetes before, lots of people have, and the most commonly one that you'll probably hear about is type 2 diabetes, which is when people eat like lots of sugar and stuff like that, and then they have to go on diets. So I do not have that one. I'm like the complete opposite, I guess. Like you get really, really, really skinny, and you it's an autoimmune disease, so you don't really get a control whether you have it. It's just when your pancreas, which is something in your body that just stops producing insulin, so we have to give ourselves insulin through different ways. So basically that's just a little background about diabetes. So the first thing that you always, like the main thing that we always have to do that kind of sucks and most people don't want to do is we have to check our blood sugar to keep it in range. So we have a range that we have to keep our blood sugar, and it's from 80 to 150. And then if we go above 150, we have to give ourselves insulin. And then if we go below 80, we have to eat lots of sugar, which is sometimes fun, but it can make your tummy really hurt and make you really sick. Same with when your blood sugar is over 150, you get really sick sometimes. So how we check our blood sugar is here we go. I'm trying to do this well. So we have this little thing, and in here, I always keep my alcohol wipes so that I can wipe my fingers. So I use those to wipe my fingers so that when I check my blood sugar, make sure I don't have any sugar on my hands and stuff. So there's a little case for everything. So this goes right in here. Right in here. And what this is what pokes my finger. So I hold it up like this, and then I push this button, and then it pokes my fingers. So I'm going to show you guys how it works without the cap on, so you guys can actually know what's happening. So I push this thing down, and then I push this button, and then it just goes up. And the problems with this is it does hurt sometimes, and if you put it in the wrong spot, then if you put it like in the middle of your finger by accident, it can really hurt, and that sucks, and it's not fun to do all the time. And so after you poke your finger, we use these little things, and these are called test strips, and inside, these are what they look like. So they look like, oh, that's kind of hard to see. They look like this. So they call this the piano keys, and this is what you put inside of this. This. So the piano keys go inside the top, and then as you can see, it starts turning on. Sorry, that's bad lighting. See, it turns on, and then once it comes up with that image, it means you put your blood on it. So you just squeeze out blood, and then you put it on this top part, and then I'll read your blood and tell you how much insulin you need to get. So that's a pretty cool little helpful tool, but like I said, it's not very fun to be poking your finger all the time, and we have to poke our finger like, depending on if we're low or high during the day, usually between like 6 to 8 times a day. So that's not always fun. And the next thing I'm going to show you is something, these last two things are something that not every diabetic can have. So this is really cool. This is called a CGM, well, all of it together. This is called the receiver. This is called the receiver. So mine's not working right now, and I don't have it in. But this will show you your blood sugar without you like having to poke your finger all the time. You can look at this, and it'll tell you what your blood sugar is. So it can say like 150, and then it'll have a range if you're staying at that blood sugar or going up. So this is really helpful if you do not want to check your sugars 24/7. So this is an awesome thing, and they come with these little cases, and they come in many different colors. So mine's pink, And then they have like blue, and they have a bunch to make it really fun. And then I put it in this case so that it doesn't ever break, because these things are really expensive. And you're probably wondering how this connects to anything. So this goes on my body right here. I usually like it on my arm, or you can put it in your stomach, you can put it in your butt, or you can put it like in your leg. And so this connects with this, and that's how this knows what my blood sugar is, based on this, because how it works is it sits on a little platform thing and a needle's in my skin. So again, another needle that I have to put in my body, which is not very fun at all. And you have to replace these every 7 days into your skin. So do 1 shot every 7 days for these. It does suck, and it hurts more than the glycometer, but it's worth it because you don't have to check your sugars 24/7. So the problem with this, as you guys can see, it's a little like big. I mean, it's not super big, but it's not the best thing to just have like hanging around. And so since I'm in middle school and there are lots of people in the hallways, if you guys are in middle school, you guys know, I don't know if your school is the same way, but my school is so crowded. So when I walk through the halls and I have it on my arm, I have to like cover my CGM. So let's say it's like right here. Then I go like this, because one time somebody bumped into it and it hurt so bad. So yeah, that's the problem with these things, is they're kind of big and they hurt if somebody bumps into them. So yeah. But this is not what it actually looks like. The whole thing is this gray color. But we put cute Jamboree stickers. So this one I put on to make it look all cute. So Jamboree stickers are really cool, or just stickers in general, to put on top of these, and they make them look super fun. And I always like to wear it because I'm like, oh, look at my pretty Dexcom, because it has a pretty sticker on it. Anyways, so the next thing that I'm going to show you, I'm going to take it out. So this is probably my favorite thing out of all of them, out of the Dexcom and the glycometer, is this. This is a insulin pump. So it kind of looks weird, but I'll explain this. So this is the One Touch Animus Ping, and this actually connects to this. All of these are connecting. So when I put, so basically I can check my sugars and put in my amount of carbs, because diabetics, they have to count their carbs, and that depends on how much insulin they get. So in here, maybe I should show you guys. I'll show you guys. So how you do that is, see, it says One Touch Ping on the top. So, and this is called One Touch Ping too, so it connects. So you click the OK button to turn it on, and it says like the time and all that stuff. And then at the top it says bolus, which is take insulin. And then you can go to this, and it says easy carb, and that's what you click on to be able to get insulin. And then you can put in how many carbs you want, and then based on what your blood sugar was, you can correct it at the same time, which is so helpful, because before I'd have to check my blood sugar, then go in manually, click everything, and it was interesting. Anyways, so this is really cool. So basically, this is another shot. Yeah. Anyways, but this is another shot that you have to do, and this one is every 3 days. But this one doesn't hurt as much as this shot that you have to do. This one is just pretty easy. But the really scary thing about this one is when you put in the shot, it's a spring-loaded thing, and it's like, and it makes this loud sound, and it freaks me out. Maybe I'll show you guys how we put in this stuff. I don't know. Anyways, but so this is what it looks like. Mine's really scratched up, but when you touch it, it says, like, when you press OK again, it says the date and all that stuff, and how much insulin you have left. So in here, if you screw off the top of this is where the insulin is kept. That's where the insulin is. And then this is connected, and it goes all the way down to the end of this. And when I put in the shot, there's a little thing that I hook this up to, and then it goes into my body so that I can get the insulin. And then this goes in here. So yeah, that's how my insulin gets transferred to me. But yeah, so that's how this works. It's pretty cool. The only really annoying thing is, this actually I really like I said, but the really annoying thing is this cord. And there's only like one, I'm pretty sure there's only one pump that doesn't have this cord, and it is the Omnipod. But the Omnipod, like I said with this is like big to me. The Omnipod, which is a different kind of pump than this, there's more than this, just this kind, it's like this big. and it sits on your skin, and I'm like, that'd be so scary, because remember how I said that when somebody bumps into this, it hurts? Imagine something 10 times bigger, super scary. Anyways, yeah, but the cord's really annoying because, here, let me show you. So, it has this really cool clip. It has this clip right here that you can like hook it onto your pants and stuff. But the only really annoying thing is like when I stand up, sometimes it'll fall off, and then I'll stand and it'll hurt because it'll tug like this. Yeah, and it really isn't that pleasant, and it's just annoying to have cords hanging around because some people, like my little baby brother, Jackson, he grabs onto it and it just gets everywhere. Anyways, but one really fun thing about this is when I'm really bored, it'll be hooked like wherever I have it. Right now I have it back here. Anyways, so I'll like swing it around and stuff. Probably not the best idea. My parents get so mad at me, but it's a really fun game. Like I play catch with it all the time. Cause I mean it's hooked to my body. What can it do? How can it fall off? But probably not the best idea. So yeah, that's all of my stuff. I have all that stuff. And we always use these to, when we're putting in a shot, we rub the area. So if I were to put this in my arm, I would rip this open and just wipe it. But you guys already know what alcohol wipes are when you go to the doctors and stuff like that. But yeah, this is basically diabetes. So I'm going to show you guys what the insets and the shots look like for this, maybe. I don't know. To kind of give you guys a visual. So I'm going to go grab that. Alright, so this is what, it's kind of scary looking, but this is what this is for. So as you guys can see, mainly I came up to show you guys, I don't know if you guys can see it. So this bottom part is what this goes on to. So that's that. I don't want to show you guys what it is because I don't want you guys to get like scared or something, I don't know. And then this is what goes to my pump. And as you guys, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's the wire, see that part right there? Goes to inside of that. Anyways, but this thing, so on the bottom, if I were to rip it off, you pull something, should I pull it off? No. But when you tear off the bottom of it, there's this thing that you pull out, and then you just push it, and then that's what goes ping, and it's so scary. Anyway, so you guys are probably, I just realized, you guys are probably wondering how I keep track of all of this stuff. Trust me, it is so hard because I have to take my glucometer with me everywhere. And then if I have this in me, then I have to take this everywhere. And then this has to stay on me at all times. And then I have to wear this all the time. And I have to bring snacks. Like, I usually like Capri Suns or fruit snacks or candy if my blood sugar's low. And I always have to make sure that I have my phone on me in case my mom needs to get a hold of me for diabetes stuff or any reason. So I have a purse or a backpack, I have both, that I keep all my stuff in, and I just carry it with me when I go anywhere. And all of my supplies like this, or this, we have a Dexcom box, which has this, and a bunch of alcohol wipes, and then we have like stickers that go on top of it to keep these on. And we also have a pump box, because there's lots of stuff that goes with this. There's this, and there's a syringe, and extra stuff of this, basically. That's all I can think of. But yeah, that's basically how we organize my stuff. And we just have 2 boxes, a box of extra supplies, a box of stuff for this. So there's a lot of stuff that goes in with diabetes, if you cannot tell. Lots and lots of stuff. But it's a fun journey, I guess. But if you guys are wondering, I got diagnosed 2 years ago. Oh wait, well, 3 years ago, but it was like 2.5 years ago when I was 11. And yeah, and it's been a journey, but it's been a cool learning experience, I guess. But it's always, so in case you guys ever see me with this on like a video and you guys are like, what is that? Now you know. This is a Dexcom. It reads my blood sugar, and this is what gives me my insulin. So if you guys ever see that on videos or vlogs or whatever, now you know what it is. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe and like this video if you thought it was interesting, or comment if you know someone's a type 1 diabetic, or I don't know, something with diabetes related. I don't know, whatever. But sorry we haven't been uploading lately. It's been Christmas, so I haven't been able to. But I'm going to be doing more vlogs soon, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Bye, guys!